Thanks, Matt. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Neil Robertson and Ronnie O'Sullivan.
The top players always try to find a little bit extra for the major tournaments, and this is certainly one of them, even though it's in its inaugural year.
Thank you. The fifth frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to brick.
What makes it a big tournament? The prize money, yes, 100,000 for first, but most of all the sense of occasion generated by the television coverage and a full house crowd.
And also that all of the best players in the world are here. There's no one missing that you could think of that should be here is watching somewhere else in the world. They're all playing.
Some people may have got the impression that because O'Sullivan won his 5th world title last spring so convincingly and by such margins that he could just turn up and do it whenever he liked. They should think again. He's by no means bound to win every tournament or even most of them. He has won one Players Tour Championship event this season, but that's it. Had his share of defeats, lost to China's Liang Wenbo in China's International Championship in Chengdu. But here in Coventry, he's come out fresh, keen and determined to give it his all. He really did dig deep against Dig Junhui last evening. Come from 5-3 down to win 6-5.
Can't seem to go off the pack from here. Looks like it's going to have to be a pot. Very difficult, but the safety shot looked even more awkward to play than him going for one. The double kiss means he's got away with it.
Yes, a bit of luck there. Another one for the thinking cap. Well, is there a chance of getting off the side? Black cushions, tight to the back red. Well, if there is, it's not what he's playing. Attempted the thin safety return to baulk.
Well, he's been a bit lucky. Ronnie might be able to pop one, but his opening red isn't straightforward. He's close to it. Cue will go into the other one above it. It's going to be a good shot from O'Sullivan to get from red to colour. Especially now he's pushed the pink up the table. And there was a time when Ronnie used to knock in long blues like this when he first turned professional. The bulk pockets like they were just the easiest shots in the world. This is a difficult one with the red over the middle. This is a real queuing shot. He got nowhere near it, I'm afraid. Surprised he tried to screw that in. I would have thought that would have made it more difficult. And he could have just stunned it, and the red was available in the middle. Either way, he was going to leave something, unless he's been very lucky.
Well, the blue was covered red nearest the pocket, but there is another possibility.
One.
That was a really good shot to go beyond the black as well. The red, I don't think, was into a full pocket. He may have the angle to disturb the couple of reds near the black spot as well with top spin.
Eight. Nine. Fourteen. 15. $22. 23.
Good chance for heavy scoring here. Possibly a frame-winning break coming up.
30.
Yeah, the first two or three
31.
shots in this break were key, and now he's, the way that O'Sullivan does, manipulated the table to suit himself. He's always got the reserve red up the table there whenever he wants it.
38.
Way up on the blue, and if he finishes short on the blue, that's there for him.
39.
Marvellous chance to win the frame.
$44. 45.
Sullivan was forced to take on a long blue that you could see that he didn't fancy. And that's why he's been sitting down ever since.
52. $53. $58. $59.
Overhit. I knew that there might be trouble once he left himself a thin cut on that red over the pocket.
Yeah, I suppose there were two ways to play it. One was just landing behind it, in case he overhit, or if he wanted to come off the cushion and up for the black. I think most people might have played it off the cushion and back up. You say it's gone wrong, and he's not safe yet, even if this goes in, because he wants a further red after it. There's an argument here to say that he won't go for the black and he'll play to get a high value colour safe like the blue. Put it on the right cushion, cue ball up into bulk. He's done it with the brown. It amounts to the same thing.
Robertson, 59.
Quite got the brown safe. Hasn't quite got the snooker, but it's not bad.
Foul.
Well,
No, Robertson,
caught that
7.
safety much too thin.
In some ways, Clive, I think it's almost better for him that the black went in than had it gone safe. The fact that it's on its spot means he can still win the frame.
Robertson attempted the red that he needed to clinch the frame, barring snookers. Here comes the O'Sullivan counter-attack.
Yes, and the control of the cue ball there was as difficult as the pot. This would be even more difficult a clearance than the second frame when he
9.
pulled a rabbit out of the hat there to win that frame.
$16. 17.
Way short of where he hoped, I think. Might have tried to play him behind that.
24. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 24.
Attempted the double rather than concentrating on the safety. Long straight red again would give Robertson the frame. Should O'Sullivan have concentrated on the safety, Neil?
Neil Robertson, 1.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the double didn't really look like it was on that he went for. I know that Robertson's missed that blue, but it's still 2 snookers for Ronnie, and this table does not look as inviting as it did for the frame before the interval where he tried to get snookers. Couldn't really fancy him here, and I'm not sure how much interest he'd have in toiling away here than getting on with the next frame. Fairly half-hearted attempt. Probably gearing yourself up for the next frame, actually. Robertson's done well to get back in front, because must have been feeling a bit like he was up against it, only 2-1 down, the way that Ronnie was queuing.
One. Eight.
2 snookers needed.
Ten. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 10.
Asking a lot to get behind the brown. Now that Robertson has plotted the green, don't believe O'Sullivan will be coming back to the table.
Neil Robertson, 3. And the
Neil Robertson leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 3 frames to 2.